Hi guys, it's Patricia, your independent Scentsy consultant from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Today I'm bringing to you some information about the spring and summer Scentsy catalog. I'm going to go over all the scents that are available starting February 1st. What I'm going to do is highlight each one, but I'm going to skip over the ones that were in the fall and winter catalog and have carried it through. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk about a few scents that did not make it back. And at the very end, I will quickly go over the retired scents, and I will also put a link in the description box to a list of the discontinued items. As of February 1st, you will no longer be able to get those. So let's get right into it. I have everything organized. We are going to start with the fruity category. Returning from last season, we have apricot vanilla, which is basically heirloom peach, apricot and vanilla. This is a really yummy scent, a little on the lighter side, but very nice in a small zone. From the new releases, we have Berry Bright, which is a nice blue wax. This is blue raspberry, clementine, and sugar plum. And you can definitely smell blue raspberry. It reminds me of a very kid-friendly scent. It's sweet. You can basically, I don't get clementine, but I get something in the background, and that's probably the sugar plum. Some people are saying this is like Blueberry Rush. I can see a little bit of similarity with that. So that is a Berry Bright, and that is in the fruity category, like I said. A bestseller, Black Raspberry Vanilla, has made it back, which is basically dark berries and vanilla. That is a staple, a good scent for company, a good scent to give someone as a gift if you don't know what their preferences are. We also have coming back Camu Camu, which is this pretty orange wax. And this one has mandarin, Camu Camu, and passion fruit. And I always forget how much I love this one until I warm it, and then I'm like, why don't I warm this more often? Oh, it's so good. It's tropical goodness, fresh, yummy. Like, try not to eat the wax good. That is Camu Camu. Highly suggest that one. It's a good performer as well. In the new release category, in the fruity section, we have Chili Mango. This is mango, juicy peach, and a hint of chili. It's very heavy on the mango, and then you get peach, and you get the little zing of the chili. It's like heat in the background. A little bit of a controversial scent. We'll see how this one does. I have already warmed that one. It didn't do the greatest in my home, but I've only warmed 2 testers, so I probably will pick up a bar and warm it. Coming back from last season, we have Dewy or Don't We. The scent notes on Dewy or Don't We are just crushed basil and ripe cantaloupe. Yeah, and this one is a favorite of my daughter's. It is very sweet with the cantaloupe. You don't get very much basil. The basil is just there, kind of like a very discreet note in the background. Now this one here, for me, it lasts a long time in a bedroom, so that is Dewy or Don't We. Continuing through, we have Go-Go Mango, which is juicy mango, melon, hibiscus, and banana flower. I really like juicy mango, or excuse me, I really like Go-Go Mango in the cleaning line. So back from popular demand from last spring and summer, Johnny Appleseed. This is noted as a bestseller. It is Just Pick Macintosh, apple peels, and juicy pear. Oh, and this is a strong apple presence, a dark red Macintosh apple, and you can smell the peels. It's crazy. I get a little bit of pear as well. This is very strong. Doesn't last a long time because it's a fruit only scent, but it is good while it's going, let me tell you. In the new releases, we have Mahalo Coconut. Now, this one is described as Hawaiian lei, violet, and pineapple. Those are the notes. Hawaiian lei, pineapple, and coconut. Yeah, this one here, to me, I smell something different every time. Like sometimes I smell the violet really strong. Sometimes I smell the floral at the lei. And I get very little pineapple, but there's sweetness in the background, but I can't tell it's pineapple. And then there's a creaminess, which I'm assuming is coconut, but there's no coconut in the scent notes. Now, usually with anything, there's probably like anywhere from 8 to 10 scent notes. So they've only highlighted 3. So that doesn't mean those are the only things in the scent. This is almost bordering on fresh to me. Fresh floral. So definitely controversial in the fruity category for me, but that is Mahalo Coconut, a beautiful color aqua wax. And then we have a new release, Peach Nectar. And this one is described as peach skin, blue freesia, and musk clouds. And I'm not sure what a musk cloud is. If you know, tell me. You definitely get peach. It smells like the skin. I like this better than the first time I smelled it, actually. It almost smells like a little bit of blue raspberry, not blue freesia. And you get, I don't get a lot of musk this time. I'm going to be interested to try this one, Peach Nectar. It is a beautiful peach color wax, fitting for the description. Returning a favorite, Perfectly Pomegranate. This is pomegranate and sweet berry. This is a very sweet, fruity scent. You can get the berry as well as the pomegranate. Very sweet, tiniest bit waxy, but not too bad. This one is Pina Colada Cha Cha, returning from last spring and summer. It's basically coconut, pineapple, white rum, and vanilla bean. And this smells just like a pina colada. Is it super strong? No, but if you love this kind of scent in a small room, bathroom, bedroom, it's really nice. Office. Oh, very good. I like that one. Pineapple Pucker. This is returning from last spring and summer. It's basically fresh pineapple. And pretend you are slicing down a pineapple and the juice is just flowing off the pineapple. And that is this. If you like pineapple, you are definitely going to want to pick up Pineapple Pucker because it is pineapple on steroids. And it's fairly strong, I find. I don't tend to warm those kind of scents, but smelling it out of the tester is fairly strong. In the fruity category, a little bit of a strange category for this one is Prickly Pear and Agave. This one is continuing on from fall and winter. It's Prickly Pear, Agave, and Sheer Petals. This one is it's hard to explain. It's definitely not one of my favorites. I don't really like this one. A lot of people say if you like sea salt and avocado, you're going to like Prickly Pear and Agave. That does not work in my case. This one is very green with this weird sweetness, like a syrupy sweetness. Yeah, this one is not for me. It's in the fruity category. I'm not sure about that. The next one is a new release, and it is Rainbow Sherbet. And I'm warming this in my daughter's room right now as part of Tester Tuesday, and it is strong. The scent notes on this are orange zest, sugared strawberry, and key lime. I don't get a lot of lime. Oh, man. I get a lot of, when I walk in the room, the orange hits me. It's almost like a strawberry raspberry hits me, and almost like a lemon ice kind of smell hits me. And this is sweet. This is going to give you a toothache sweet. If you like sweet fruity with a bit of citrus, you are going to basically want to stock up on Rainbow Sherbet. That one is started, but it is proving to be promising. Rainbows and Butterflies. This one here has come back from a July 2018 scent of the month when Stella the Unicorn was out. This one is basically strawberries, pineapple juice, and vanilla citrus. Now, when I first got this, I was like, and then I started warming it, and I kind of fell in love, but I was like, why do I love this scent? I don't typically love fruity scents, but this one, it's like fruity cotton candy goodness. Like, there's definitely a like dusty cotton candy tone to it, but I love that. But it's very sweet. But you can smell pineapple, and the vanilla, I think, softens it and takes it down from something that's like a sherbet. That intense sweet, toothache sweet, this is kind of like a mellow sweet. Oh, I love this one. However, for me, it does not last a super long time, but I don't even care. I love it so much. So that is Rainbows and Butterflies. I'm really excited to see that one back. Sea Salt and Avocado is a bestseller. You all know how much I love this one. It is pink sea salt, Valencia orange, and avocado. And no, it doesn't smell like avocado. It smells like a sweet, green, spa-like scent. A tiniest bit perfumey, but very sweet and green and uplifting and delicious. I love this. It is a bestseller. If you have not picked this up, do me a favor, pick it up and let me know what you think. Not everybody loves it, but I do. Next we have Skinny Dippin', and that is a fan favorite. It's green apples, it has melons and pears. Yeah, and there's a little bit of almost like a tropical coconut vibe, but not really. It just kind of hints at that. Yeah, this one puts me in a good mood when I warm it, and I tend not to warm it very often. I'm not sure why. It used to be a love of mine, and I kind of got out of it, but that's not anything against it. Skinny Dippin' is a great scent. Love it. I just forget to reach for it. Too much wax. Southern Sweet Tea has made it back from last spring and summer. This one's been around for a little while. It's basically heirloom peach, orange juice, and white tea. Now this is a favorite of my mom's. And I sent out tester bundles years ago, and this was one of the 10 scents I included in the tester bundle, and this was the favorite scent when I did the survey. So interesting. It is a light peach scent. There's a little zing from the orange juice, and you get a nice softness with the tea. Some people don't get good performance out of this. I get fine performance when warmed in a bedroom. I don't tend to warm in big zone, but Southern Sweet Tea is a good one. Strawberry Champagne Truffle. That is new to the catalog from this year's January 2019 scent of the month. It's basically strawberries, creamy vanilla, and a splash of champagne. Now I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I do not like this scent. It does not work well for me. I feel it's a weak scent. I barely smell anything except for like a waxy strawberry lip chap kind of vibe. I don't get champagne bubbles. It's very weak for me. I'm not crazy about this one, and I don't tend to recommend it. If somebody asks me about it, I'll give them my opinion. But yeah, Strawberry Champagne Truffle. I'm surprised that one made it in, but the other thing I'm surprised about is it sold out quickly, and I think that was the month that the scents of the month, I think what they started to do January of last year was limit the scents of the month, and then they started to sell out fast, and that's why we had noticed it sold out. But we'll see how it does this year. We'll see if it makes it back next year. I don't really care for it myself, but that's just me. Strawberry Taffy is a new release from last year that's made it back. I think all the new releases made it back, so that's kind of interesting. This one is basically vanilla taffy and strawberry puree. Now this is supposed to smell like candy taffy, so yes, it does have a little bit of a waxy tone with a strawberryness. It's a tiny bit brighter to me than Strawberry Champagne Truffle. And when I warm this, I get more out of it than Strawberry Champagne Truffle, but to me, it's kind of along the same lines, like a little bit of a waxy, artificial strawberry. You kind of have to really like those kind of scents to like this one, but it's very sweet, so that's something to know. Speaking of sweetness, we have Sugared Strawberry has made it into the catalog from April's 2019 scent of the month. This is basically strawberries, currants, and sun-kissed lemons. Oh, this one here is a weird tester. It's got an invert. This one here, it reminds me of a strawberry sauce that I would put on cheesecake. Like fresh strawberries, you zhuzh them up, you add a little squeeze of lemon juice, and then it's nice and fresh and vibrant. And you put it over your cheesecake or your dessert. That, to me, is Sugared Strawberry. So there we have the fruity scents. Now we're going to move into citrus. And this might be a long video, but we're going for it. Coming back from last year is Blue Grotto, and this is a bestseller, as was Sugared Strawberry, by the way. Bestseller on a new release, so that's great. This is tropical. It has basically fresh tropical notes, sweet citrus, and lush botanicals. This is available in a lot of products, and it's been around for a while. It is a bestseller for a reason. It's very sweet. Cocoa Lime is a new release. This one is coconut milk, creamy vanilla, and fresh lime. And guess what I have warming right up here as part of Tester Tuesday? Cocoa Lime. And I am getting a lot of like intense lime, almost cleaner-esque lime, a little bit reminiscent of lime verbena. I'm not picking up warming. I'm not picking up a lot of the coconut milk or vanilla. Those might be base notes that I'm going to get later, but this is for the lime lovers, lime sugarcane lovers, mojito mambo, maybe want to take out the mint, lemon verbena, coconut lemongrass lovers. You're probably going to want to give cocoa lime a try. The next one is coconut lemongrass, and this one is also a bestseller. This one is basically coconut and lemongrass. Yeah, and this one I smell a lot of coconut right now, and other times I smell the bright lemongrass. So it's a good balance. It's good for cleaning the air from food odors. It's good for the days you want a little brightness, a day that you're cleaning, just something you want a fresh and vibrant scent in your house. Oh, that's a good one. Bestseller. I don't tend to warm that one very often, but my sister really likes it. Grapefruit and grenadine. This one is sparkling grapefruit, juicy pomegranate, and orange peel. Now this one seems very dry to me. I don't know if you can see that. Very dry. I think whoa! It definitely smells strong though. There's a lot of fragrance in this. Woo! You have the pomegranate of the grenadine, and then you have like grapefruit, and that is a punch. And I think the orange is there to also lift everything up because this is strong, and this warmed in a small zone will blow you out. So if you don't care for grapefruit scents and you pick this one up, warm it in a bigger zone and it'll kind of dilute that intensity a little bit. The next one we have is Havana Cabana. This one is returning from last year. It is pineapples, oranges, bananas, and berries. I get bananas. I get pineapple. I don't really get oranges, but I kind of get berries. This one for me has traditionally been a weak performer. People love this one. I can't get much out of it. Havana Cabana. People love it, so keep that in mind. Personally, I don't get much from it when I warm it. I wish I did. Lemon Sorbet is another pretty yellow colored wax. This is a spring and summer release. Fresh cut lemon, grapefruit zest, and sugar cane. And I tend to love things with sugar cane. And this one's very oily. Oh, I love the sugar cane edition. This is a soft lemon scent. Oh, I'm going to have to warm this. This is a really nice scent. If you find Squeeze the Day a little bit too intense, maybe try Lemon Sorbet. The next one we have is Lemon Verbena, and this one has made it back. It's lemon zest, lime, and verbena leaf. Yeah, and it does smell like the lime I'm smelling from Cocoa Lime. It is very intense, cleaner-esque kind of smell. If you want a very invigorating smell, and you don't mind a little bit of that household cleaner tendency, you want to go with something like this. A little bit herbal. The next one we have, one of my daughter's favorites, returning as a spring and summer scent, Paradise Punch. They've put this in the citrus category, although it could also probably be in the fruity category. This is Indian orange, lemon juice, acai berries, and I always forget just how to pronounce that, and starfruit. Yeah, and this one doesn't smell like something I would traditionally love to warm. It's very, very fruity, like fruit punch fruity. Like the Kool-Aid guy barged through your bedroom and brought you some Paradise Punch. Anyway, she loves it, and you do anything for your kids, so that is Paradise Punch. Returning from last June's scent of the month, Squeeze the Day. Everybody who loves lemon seems to love Squeeze the Day. This one is described as pure lemons and vanilla cream, a hint of vanilla cream. Yeah, and what it is, it reminds me of a very kind of like a lemonade, lemon, and then as it warms, you get more of the vanilla cream. I find this one pretty strong. It's a good performer in terms of strength. If you like strong scents and you like lemon, then you have to get this one and give it a try. People really, really love Squeeze the Day. A bestseller returning is Sun-Kissed Citrus. This is oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruit. For me, this is a very heavy orange scent. And then the other things are there along for the ride. But if you like orange scent, you're going to want to give Sun-Kissed Citrus a try. It's a bestseller. I always suggest picking up a bestseller that you haven't tried. If you're getting a 6-pack or a 12-pack, throw in a bestseller that's new to you because it's bestseller for a reason. And if you don't care for it, you can always mix it and experiment. So keep that in mind. Tropic Tango, a new release from last year that's made it back. This one is Tangelo or Tangelo Zest, mango puree, and coconut milk. This is like the coconut milk creams out those intense citrus fragrances. So you're basically getting like a nice mango. And the Tangelo, I believe, is kind of along the lines of like a grapefruit. It's like that kind of vibe, but a little bit sweeter. Oh, that one is good. I liked that one last year, but not enough to stockpile, but I liked it. So that wraps up citrus. We're moving on to floral. Okay, the first one we're going to discuss is Aloha Citrus. Now, everyone is new except for Luna, so I'll be smelling all these ones out. Aloha Citrus is tangerine, jade blossom, and vetiver. Yeah, and that vetiver gives it a tiny bit of, almost like the tiniest bit of earthiness. And you get a bit of floral, and you get a little bit of citrus there. I kind of wish I got more citrus than this. This is not one of my favorites, unfortunately, and it doesn't perform well for me. So that is Aloha Citrus. Not one that I go out of my way to recommend, and I'm sorry if you like that one, but it just personally, I can't get much out of it, so that's just me. I have Be My Honey. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is an example. It's a new release from last year that's returned. This is an example of why you warm a scent, because when I smell this on cold, feels like it's going to drop out. Ugh, I can't stand it. Ugh. Okay, pineapple rings, sweet honey, and jasmine blossom. Now let me tell you, once I warmed this, I fell in love and I put it in my Scentsy club. It's such a nice, it's almost like honeycomb with a floral and that pineapple, just a little tiny bit. So yeah, don't judge something, don't judge a scent on cold sniff. Make sure you test it out and warm it. And I always try to advise you to test it out in 2 different sites and then decide, because sometimes you'll pick up different notes in different rooms of your house. Notes that you may end up loving or not loving. All right, Farmer's Market in the floral category, but I think it could easily be in the fresh category. This one is basically carrot, cucumber, and a hint of rose. And it's a very green, intense scent. Oh, but I'm okay with these. I used to hate these kind of scents when I first joined Scentsy, and my palette nose has evolved. And this kind of thing I like now. It's basically, I can smell carrot. Some people say they can't smell carrot, but I get that carrot smell when you peel the carrot. And then you get a little bit of cucumber and a tiny bit of rose. It reminds me of going to a place here in Bedford, Nova Scotia called Pete's Fruitique. If you've ever been to Halifax or Nova Scotia, you may have gone there. It's like a farmer's market. It's really nice. Here comes the sunflowers. This is a new release. Such a pretty color yellow wax. It's sun-kissed petals, fruity musk, and strawberry. And I just warmed this for Tester Tuesday. It's a nice floral. The musk works really well. Another example, I like this better warmed than in the tester. The musk is very heavy in here, but when you warm it, it's much nicer. And you just get a sweetness, underlying sweetness. Not that I can pinpoint a strawberry, but from the strawberry. That one is Here Comes the Sunflowers. The next one's a new release as well, Hibiscus Pineapple. This is mandarin, coconut, and a touch of warm sandalwood. And this one's dry as well. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I definitely get like a floral. I tend to not like hibiscus, but this one I like. It's soft. And you get, it says coconut. Do I get coconut? Maybe. I almost feel like I get like a pineapple smell. Well, that's probably because it's called hibiscus pineapple. Look, the stuff's flying out. Anyway, this one here, if there is sandalwood in here, it's the perfect amount. So don't let that note scare you. Oh, that is a very girly, pretty smell. Hibiscus pineapple. In the floral category, but something that you'd want to put on your body on a nice, bright, sunny afternoon, going out for a little lunch at a cafe. A bestseller, Lilacs and Violets is back. This is Lilacs and Violets. And this is pretty heavy on the floral. You got to be a floral fan because you can smell violet. Violets tend to be a little bit strong to my nose. Yeah, this one is one of my sister's favorites. That is Lilacs and Violets. And I don't mind florals. I don't tend to gravitate towards them, but I'm okay with them. I don't dislike them by any means. The next one is a bestseller, Luna. And this one is white florals, which includes jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia. And also it has sweet, juicy berries and sandalwood. And I just warmed, or not warmed, I had the pods in Luna, and I just kind of finished it up. This is a nice, soft, romantic scent. Oh, it works really nice because it's well balanced. It's got a little bit of florals, a little bit of sweetness from the berries. You've got that sandalwood. Oh, so nice. So nice. Sandalwood often gives like a perfumey characteristic to a scent. Or slight, it could be like a little masculine vibe and sometimes a little feminine vibe, depending what it's paired with. So that's always nice. This one's a boomer, folks. It is Lush Gardenia. It is Gardenia and Tuberose. And this one is strong. Whoa. It doesn't even smell super strong here, but when you warm it, it's pretty strong. Yeah. Woo, that is a strong floral, let me tell you. And wrapping up the florals, we have Summer Holiday. This one is Lush, Plumeria, Tiger Lily, Sweet Orange, Vanilla, and Amber. So it's a little bit more of a well-rounded with the scent notes. A little bit of everything. It's a very soft, it's very pretty. It's definitely a floral, but you've got other things in it to kind of balance out and cut that heavy floral. You can smell the amber and it kind of makes it a little bit volatile and a little bit like tingly to your nose in that weird amber kind of way. Yeah, there's a lot of lovers of Summer Holiday. This one to me is quite light, so if you want to enjoy Summer Holiday, I would stick to small rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, those kind of places, and you'll love it. Okay, we're moving on. Fresh. like cool in the gang. We have aloe water and cucumber. This is a bestseller. Aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar. This is one, if you haven't tried, you're going to want to pick this one up. It is a bestseller for a reason. It sounds like it's going to be a light scent, and it is not. Another bestseller, Amazon Rain, a nice, almost mossy green color wax. One of my customers calls this Amazing Rain because she says it's amazing. And this one is melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and jasmine. Now this is my sponsor's favorite scent. It's not one that I tend to warm very often because I find it kind of strong with the jasmine, I think. But it almost has like a lemon lime characteristic. But Amazon Rain is definitely a bestseller, available in lots of products. One that you should try if you haven't. Atlantic Air, coming from Atlantic, Canada. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit, I'm going to gravitate towards this. This one is a little bit of a salty sea air, fresh, aquatic. Let me tell you the scent notes. Ocean mist, sea salt, and white orchid. And the white orchid just gives it a hint of femininity. But the salty sea air is kind of like that fresh aspect. That one is back, and it is something you want to stick to in medium zones or smaller because it's not super, super strong. Not in my home anyway. By the Sea, one of my youngest child's favorite scents. This is ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. A nice, fresh bedroom scent lasts, or bathroom. Excellent for the bathroom. And if you put that in a mini warmer in a small zone, it will last you like a long time. I'm not joking. Clean Breeze. This is a strong laundry presence. This one is a bestseller. It's white florals, and it's basically the scent of fresh, clean laundry. And this is very, very strong. If you like laundry products and you want to give this a try, in laundry it's called Scentsy Cleaned. So another bestseller and another laundry scent, and this is one of the strongest Scentsy scents I've ever tried personally. It is Clothesline. And this one is greens, orange flower, violet, and laundry. And I'm just going to smell it even though I told you I wasn't going to. Woo! This one is good though. But you don't need much of this. Start small and work your way up because this is a strong scent. If you put too much in, you can overtake your house with this one. Clothesline. Bestseller. Great scent. Great for covering up pet odors, things like that. Okay, here we have Fiddle Leaf Fig. This is coming back. And this one is Wild Fern, Mission Fig, Crushed Rosemary, and Coconut Water. This thing is so strong and it lasts forever. So it's very green. Whoa, it smells a little bit like tomato vine met a green pepper. And there's a mossiness to it. Whoa. After it warms a bit, it kind of grows on me, but I don't think I want my house to smell like this. But if you do, pick up Fiddle Leaf Fig. Definitely worth it. If you like that scent, it's a great performer. Here we have French Lavender, a beautiful color. And this one is Pure Herbal Fragrance of Wild Lavender. And I'm not a big, huge lavender person, so this would be one I would tend to not warm in my home. It's a softer scent, very pretty, tiniest bit soapy, but a little bit herbal as well. That is French Lavender, a good mixer option, especially. Now we are moving on to a new release. This one is Iridescent Pearl, a beautiful aqua colored wax. It's basically juicy mango, apple blossom, and water lotus. Yeah, it's almost like a mango version. If you took go-go mango, a tiniest sliver of it, and mixed it with aloe water and cucumber. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So if you like either one of those scents, you might want to pick this one up. It is Iridescent Pearl, a new release. Next we have Jammy Time. That has been in the catalog for a while. It's Baby Freesia Lavender and Sweet Pea. A very long-lasting, good, solid performer. Great for a kid's room. Great for almost like a playroom, a bathroom, a bedroom. Nice and relaxing. I warmed this. This will always make me think of my sister. I took this on our trip to Vegas because this is what she picked. And so that always makes me think of her. It's funny how things will give you memories. Just Breathe. This has been in the catalog for a while. Eucalyptus, lemon, and a medley of mints. And I have a customer that loves this, and I have grown to love it myself. Just Breathe is really, really nice. Some people use it when they're not feeling well, but I think it just gives your home a nice, clean, vibrant, fresh, brisk scent. It kind of makes your house feel clean. Especially in a big zone, this will really soften up and be quite nice. So Don't be scared of that one. It is quite nice. Lavender cotton. This one is purple lavender soft cotton and daisy blossom. I'm just going to smell it because oh, this one's quite liquidy. Excuse me. Things are flying. Yeah, this one is not my jam because the lavender, but it's basically a laundry version of French lavender in my opinion. If you like that kind of scent, you might want to give lavender cotton a try. It's also available in laundry products. Make Waves, March 2019 scent of the month. This is in the fresh category. We're still in fresh. Icelandic water, dewy greens, and apple blossom. And this is pretty heavy on the apple blossom. It's kind of a cologne type scent to me. I used to find it a little bit feminine, but I feel like as I smell it more and more, it's more masculine to me. It's very, very strong. This means business. I usually stick to big zones for this one to dilute the intensity. That is Make Waves. It's very oceanic. You get the apple blossom. You get like almost like a cologne twist of a watery scent. Mineral Oasis is a new release, and it is a pretty blue colored wax. This is seagrass, osmanthus, and turquoise waters. And I just finished warming this in Tester Tuesday if you want to check out that video. Oh, this is nice. I like it. As it warms, it gets a touch more floral to me, which as it warms, sometimes I don't care for it later, but at the beginning, it's a very nice oceanic, ozonic, fresh, floral, breezy, dewy, aquatic scent. And nice and fresh. Almost, if you like Atlantic air and you don't mind a little more floral and a little more sweetness, then you might want to pick up Mineral Oasis and give that a try. Mojito Mambo is back. This is sparkling club soda, crushed lime, mint leaf, and white rum. Oh, I like this one. I love mint. I love lime. It's a little bit zingy. It's nice and bright and fresh. It's not super strong, but if you like those kind of scents, a smaller room would be great for it. Newborn Nursery. This one has many, many lovers. It's fresh, clean, and powdery. It's kind of like a scent that reminds people a lot of baby powder. My sister loves this, and everybody else in her family does not. So that's the thing about Newborn Nursery, and it's pretty strong. But if you have a baby, a little one, a laundry room would be great. Oh, and this would be good to mix with something. It does give a bit of a powdery tone. If you like those powdery kind of tone scents, and some people do, that is a good one to pick up. 3 more in the fresh. We have Now and Zen. This is Sunny Grapefruit and Calming Chamomile. And this is back from last year. Oh, and I really enjoy this one. Sometimes I'm like, why didn't I buy more? I think I have one in my Scentsy closet here. Yeah, I found it lasted a long time at kind of like a medium to low intensity. I'm trying to remember. But it's nice. It's a fresh, like almost like a clean floral with that zing of the grapefruit. I like that one. Now and Zen. Almost like a spa scent. A nice, crisp, invigorating spa scent. This one is a huge fan favorite over time. This is a great performer. It means business. It's the Pink Wax of Pink Cotton. This is clean cotton, pink berries, and vanilla sugar. And this was in my top 12 scents from 2019 collection. Yeah, it smells so innocent in here. It smells like a pink, fruity cotton. I describe it as a little girl doing the laundry. Which if you're a mom, you wouldn't want because everything would all be screwed up and discolored. But it'd be nice to not have to do the laundry, right? But oh, when you put this in your warmers, it just goes crazy. It permeates everything. It's a really great performer. Pink Cotton. If you want to try something that's a little bit different and you love laundry scents, and definitely want to pick that one up. Waves and Wonders is back from last year. This is Dewy Beach Grass, Coastal Cypress, and Amber Sand. And this one is not a favorite of mine. It's all right. It basically is like a dull aquatic scent to me. It reminds me a little bit of Dark Harbor. If you like that one, you might like this one. There's no it doesn't scream. It's definitely different than Waves and Wonders, or excuse me, Make Waves is very strong and intense. This is lighter and more subdued. A little bit of a more relaxing scent. I kind of like this better than I did last year though. Anyway, Waves and Wonders. I found it didn't perform the greatest for me, but I kind of like it here now. Anyway. All right, moving on. We are going to the woods category. One of my favorites. This is a bestseller. Bonfire Beach. Toasted marshmallow, white flint, Sandalwood, Salty Sea Air and Ocean Spray. Now this retired for the first time 6 months ago, and people were like freaking out. I imagine Scentsy clubs everywhere were exploding with Bonfire Beach. Oh, it's like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works met a Salty Sea Air. Oh, it's so nice. This is so, so nice. If you haven't tried Bonfire Beach, promise me you'll pick it up and give it a try. It's the tiniest bit smoky. You kind of have to be okay with that, but if you are, you must try it. Mystery Man, and I must say, whoever put this label on was drinking because it's a little crooked. This one is a bestseller. In the woods category, it's white cedar, verbena, and bergamot. It says it's a little bit spicy. And spicy not as in like cinnamon and nutmeg kind of spicy. Spicy as in the man stepped out of the shower and he's very crisp and clean. And he puts on his best cologne. Mystery Man. All right, Saddle Up. Saddle Up from May of last year. Scent of the month. It is soft suede, aged leather, sheer musk, and fresh air. Now you can get leather and you get a lot of the musk. A little bit of brightness from the fresh air. But man, you get the suede and the leather. It's like vanilla suede met weathered leather met like a fresh air musk. I find this very musky. Very musky. It's not really my jam. Now, ironically, my fruity loving daughter loves this one, so who knows. And I kind of said it reminded me of Burt Reynolds back in the day, like, and if he were trying to be cool now, and then I didn't realize that Burt Reynolds had passed away, so I felt terrible after that, but Burt Reynolds with the mustache and everything at a little bit of an older age. That's, to me, Saddle Up. All right, next we have Satin Sheets, which is, to me, a slightly more feminine fragrance, but it's in the woods category. It's sandalwood and vanilla. And this one, some people have a hard time smelling. And I find when you put anything with vanilla, vanilla is going to bring your scent down just a little bit. But if you like sandalwood scents, you are going to be all over Satin Sheets. Very nice in a bedroom. Very nice in a bathroom. This would probably not be one I would ever try in my open concept, but in a smaller zone, you can really enjoy the nice, simplistic scent of sandalwood at its best with vanilla. All right. The sexy bedroom scent. Here we have it. It's made it back. One of my favorites, sheer leather. The beautiful tan color. I can't even stop smiling. This one is bergamot, hint of leather, and sandalwood. Oh, this one is so good. I don't tend to warm it a lot because I don't want to burn out on it. And that's the only reason, because I love it. This is really, really nice and sexy and smooth. Oh, I joked around and called it the lemon gin of Scentsy wax. That is sheer leather. All right. Now, on the flip side, this is not one that I tend to gravitate towards. In fact, this one kind of scares me, weathered leather. It's basically dark suede, leather, and a backdrop of oak. Whoa. This is like you just went to the leather factory or the leather shop, and that's all you can smell. You're immersed in like leather wallets, leather purses, leather boots, leather belts, leather everywhere. Holy. And this one is very strong in the car bar. If you want a strong car bar and you like that new car leather smell, that's what you want to go with. Two more categories. We have cinnamon. We're in the spice category and there's only two. Cinnamon vanilla. This one is vanilla beans, cinnamon, coconut, and cassia, which is a form of cinnamon. This is very pretty. I like this one. Here I am smelling them when I shouldn't be smelling them. Welcome Home. That one is a bestseller, and it is warm and welcoming with cinnamon and spices. So this one, I think you should smell all the bestsellers. If you're a Scentsy addict, you got to smell them anyway. This is really nice and pleasant. A little bit more of a potpourri medley of cinnamon, but this is really, really nice. So we're going to do bakery, and then we have, oh, I lied, we have Disney. We have apple butter frosting, one of my absolute favorites, probably my top 10 Scentsy scents. This is cinnamon spiced apples and vanilla buttercream, and I'm going to smell it. Oh, so it's like a yummy frosting with the sweetness of the apples and just a little hint of spice. This is a great mixer too for like things that you want a fall vibe too, or you don't mind like a little bit of spice. Oh, so good. Apple cherry strudel is back. Granny Smith apple, cherry, and vanilla drizzle. This one is hard to smell, but when I do smell it, I like it. It's a very nice cherry. It's not like an artificial cough syrup cherry, and it works really nice with the apple, and it works really nice with the pastry. So smaller zones and a nice hot warmer. Don't put it in an element warmer that's like 8 watts. You won't get anything out of it. Baked apple pie, flaky crust, apples, and spices. Yep. That one is basically kind of heavy on the cinnamon, so you gotta like cinnamon to like baked apple pie. Blueberry cheesecake. This is my elusive scent because I've yet to warm this. And I know it's a bestseller, so it is New York cheesecake, graham crackers, and blueberries. And I like it, but I just keep warming other stuff. So my goal is to warm blueberry cheesecake in the month of February. Brownie batter. Woo, this is strong. I know from memory because I've warmed it. It's baked brownie, cocoa powder, and vanilla bean. This is very similar. When you warm it, it kind of reminds me of like a molten chocolate cake, like the outer crust, and then you get little hints of the lava, the chocolate lava. It's quite nice. Butter pecan is candy pecan maple folded with butter. This is a strong vanilla-based scent with a little bit of extra something. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like maple walnut ice cream, but more with pecans. So that is butter pecan, and nice and strong out of the gate. Caramel sugar cone is back. This one is gooey caramel, vanilla, sugar cone, and malt. And this one here I warmed recently, and yeah, I like it. The malt makes it different. Takes it down from ooey gooey intense sweet to a nice manageable complex sweet. That is a good one. And we have churro churro, one of my absolute favorites. It's on the lighter side, that's for sure. This is baked pastry and cinnamon sugar. I love this scent. I just wish it was dialed up a few notches. Yeah. So for me, I would warm it in a small zone. Like I would warm it in my bedroom when I want to appreciate the smell, even though it's a bakery scent. Or you could bump up the cubes and give it a try that way. Mocha Doodle. This is our only coffee fragrance right now, and it's not pure coffee. It's basically coffee beans, cocoa, sugar, caramel, and heavy cream. So it's got a little bit of extra stuff. It's got that chocolate, but it's the only coffee scent that we have. I really, really like it. It's a great performer for me. Sugar Cookie, a lighter scent. This one here is basically butter, sugar, and creamy vanilla. And it does smell like a sugar cookie. It is just light for me. But I love the scent. It's such a nice scent. This might be one that I would add extra wax to the warmer to get to smell it a little bit better. This is a superb mixer. If you find something is too strong, you can mix Sugar Cookie and I'll dial it down a notch. Returning from our summer collection last year, we have Toasted Marshmallow. A lot of people are excited about this. It's smoked caramel and vanilla bean malt. A smoked caramel version of a toasted marshmallow. And I definitely get the smokiness, and I get the malt again now that I know what malt smells like. And you get like a caramel, and you almost get like not a burnt smell, definitely not burnt, but like that crusty goodness. Yeah, this one I prefer Bonfire Beach. Some people say they're similar to one another, but I definitely prefer Bonfire Beach. And we have vanilla bean buttercream, a bestseller. It's basically decadent buttercream, cane sugar, and vanilla. If you haven't smelled this, I'd be surprised if you're a Scentsy fan. It's basically nice and creamy vanilla, Sweetness Bakery. Great mixer. Now we'll finish up with the 5 Disney scents that are in the catalog. We have Mickey Mouse and Friends. This one is basically Georgia Peach, Orange Peel, and Vanilla. Yeah, and it's got a weird tone to it. A little bit of what would that tone be? Georgia Peach, Orange Peel, and Vanilla. It's almost like the peel. Okay, so you have the rind of the orange and there's a lot of zest in there. It's almost like they went into the white part, which gives it a little bit of bitterness. That's kind of what I get. But some people describe this as like a juicy peach ring, so that would be a good way to think about it. Twitter Pated from Bambi. This is basically Meyer Lemon, Morning Dewdrops, and Wild Moss, so it's a fresh scent. Mickey Mouse and Friends was a fruity scent. This one is a fresh green scent. Not to the level of Fiddle Leaf Fig, definitely not. It's a more dulled green scent with a little bit of citrus. Lion King Circle of Life. This one was with the Lion King. It is golden amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. So this is in the woods category. And I kind of like this, but I don't know if a lot of people do, but I'm okay with it. And I heard the scent pack smelled a little weird last year, but this wax to me smells fine. It's not an absolute love, but I do tolerate it. It's not a very heavy scent. It's a nice, well-rounded scent because it has vanilla in it. So a good one to give a try if you want to try a woodsy fragrance. The next one we have is DUMBO Circus Parade. This one is sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. And this is very citrusy. The vanilla is not very prominent. You get way more citrus. Yeah, and you almost get like a very high tone to the citrus. You can have things that are very light and airy, but also strong at the same time, and that's kind of how I would describe this. It's a light, airy tone, but it's nice and strong smelling. Does that make sense? Last one, Marvel's 9 Realms. This one is basically lime zest, blue tea, and lavender lightning, and this came out with Spider-Man. Now this one here, I think it was Leslie. She said it reminded her of bug spray. And this is a strange scent. It's not one that I tend to care for. It kind of does smell like a lime bug spray with lavender. I don't know. Not a favorite. Marvel 9 Realms. So let me just quickly go over ones that are not coming back that are a little bit surprising. We have all the Disney princess collections. So we have Ariel, Mulan, Cinderella, and what's that other one called? Belle. They're all gone. 100 Acre Wood is not coming back. Just Keep Swimming is not coming back. Candy Crave, we were waiting to see if it might come back in spring and summer. It did not. Shocker. A bestseller from last year, Sweet Pea and Vanilla, did not come back. Sugar. Sugar did not come back, nor did Shimmer. So those are in the Scentsy vault. You can get Shimmer in laundry and body mist. Pineapple Coconut Vanilla in wax did not come back. It is available in the body mist as well. Blueberry Pancakes is on the retired list, so that one should be gone because it's regularly in the catalog and now they're retiring it. Love and Kisses Mini is being put in the Scentsy vault, as is Your Pal Mickey. Where's Your Pal Mickey? Here it is. And we have Berry Fairy Tale has been retired. That one is kind of like a fruity, waxy scent. I'm not sad to see that one go personally, but that's just me. Rainforest Bungalow did not make it back. A very green scent. Accidentally in Love is like a citrus scent with ginger. And this one is not coming back. It was a nice, fresh, clean scent. Berry of Paradise was a like strawberry vanilla and a Bird of Paradise floral, and that one did not come back. That was a pretty good performer. Lucky in Love did not come back. This is very reminiscent of Love Spell, Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. And I'm not sure where my testers are, but Honeymoon Hideaway did not make it back this year. Yeah, this is such a nice scent. It's just very, very light. The performance is light. Anyway, I will quickly go over, just by reading you, the list of scents that are leaving us, and then we will hopefully be finished. Okay, leaving us as of January 31st, midnight, is Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, Autumn Hearth, Autumn Sunset, Be Merry, like I said, Berry Fairy Tale, Blood Orange Spice, Blueberry Pancakes, Breakfast Blend, I forgot to mention, that is not coming back, Candied Cranberry Pecan, Caramel Vanilla Delight, Cedar Cider, Christmas Cactus, Christmas Cottage, Cider Mill, Cinnamon Bear, Cloven Cinnamon, Cozy Cardigan, Cozy Fireside, Cranberry Garland, Eskimo Kiss, Farm Stand Fir, Farm Stand Pumpkin, First Day of Fall, Gingerbread Donut, Homestead Holiday, Honey Pear Cider, Huckleberry Wreath, Hug in a Mug, Iced Pine, I'm Snow Over It, like I said, Love and Kisses Minis, and then we have Maple Apple Bourbon, Perfect Peppermint, Porch Pumpkin, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl and Pumpkin Roll, Red Cedar and Sage, Silver Bells, Snowberry, Stroopwafel Delight, Vanilla Mint, Very Merry Cranberry, Very Snowy Spruce, Winterberry Apple Tea, which I would warm all year round personally, and like I said, Your Pal Mickey. So anyway, there you have it, a very, very long video for you people that love long videos. And if you also want to check out my first sniffs for the new releases, you can check out my live video from about a week ago. Thanks for spending the last 50 minutes with me. I hope you guys have a great day in your neck of the woods. Any questions, concerns, let me know in the comments below and let me know what you're excited to see and smell and sniff out in this new spring and summer catalog. Everybody that loves Scentsy loves a catalog change. So take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.